All right. All right. Listen, I need to nip this in a bud immediately. Immediately, okay? Because everybody is still making content on Normani about the album cycle and this should happen and that should happen and blah blah blah. But today we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of what is really holding this young lady back. Okay? And how we need to just leave it alone. But before we get into the meat and potatoes, as usual, a word. This is a message for the Wynn Las Vegas on the Strip. You are freaking disgusting as a business. You are freaking terrible. And you are one of the examples of the complete corruption of this country. You're not wonderful. You're not magical. You're not the best to your employees. No. You're fake. You're a fraud. And you're done. And I hoped, and I really hope, that you count your days. And that your business tanks. Bye. This is It's That Girl or It's Not That Girl. Now, I work clean at the Workhorse. And on this show, we talk about popular music and popular artists from today, yesterday, and beyond. Now, today, of course, we're talking about the fact that we need to nip the reason for why Normani is just not that girl. Oh yes, I said it. Why Normani is just not that girl. She had the potential to be. She could have really been if she really wanted it. But we're going to get to the reason why she's not that girl. Go have a seat. Grab your snacks, your popcorn, the chips, candy pop, I don't know, sodas, Modelo Chardonnay, because this is It's That Girl or It's Not That Girl. Take it away. Welcome back into It's That Girl or It's Not That Girl. Now, I'm Peyton 3.0 for those of you who see my face for the very first time. The artist, the entertainer, the musician, not the content creator, not the YouTuber, and not the influencer. Now, of course, these are great platforms and tools to build that brand, that name, that reputation, but most importantly, the community. And hopefully you will join this community today by hitting that like button and share people that you know that like artist commentary, reaction, and reviews. And of course, to become a part of this community here, well, you have to do three things. You have to like, comment, subscribe. Well, subscribe, comment, notification bell. Okay? Anyway, let's get into this. By the time Fifth Harmony was over, everybody was singing her praises, particularly the Black GP community. Okay? The Black general public community. rooting for her, put her up on that pedestal, said, "You're the girl." You gonna slam, comparing her to greats like Janet Jackson, Beyonce, all of that. This was a young woman with promise. This was a young woman with much to gain. She would eventually put out singles such as Motivation, Waves, Love Lies, but we were just getting the singles. We were just getting the videos. But she wasn't really delivering a body of work. She would scrap one thing, go to another thing. There was no error, no world building, nothing for people to latch and hold on to. We know the girl can perform, but nothing really concrete to dig our teeth into, to sink our claws into from Miss Normani Corday. And so as the years would go by, from 2017, when the girls disbanded, she would drop a single here, drop a single there, maybe talk about an album, drop a single here. People would get frustrated eventually and start talking S about it. But she would continue doing the same thing. And she would continue to give excuses. Leading all the way up to last year, 2024, when an album finally dropped, but the rollout was obviously a hot mess. With no music videos, as if she was Miss Beyonce, to promote, release, even if she did shoot them, with it just basically angered and pissed off the people that were rooting for her to be that next big thing. Yes, they wanted her to be the next pop black, basically Britney Spears, basically, you know. Although she didn't want that, she wanted to go in the more R&B direction, whatever. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, your girl Camila was hot on it, dropping her single, dropping her albums. Lauren put out her EPs, Dinah put out an EP or two, but Normani had yet to really drop that album, drop that era, right? And so, yes, there are other factors around her being an RCA, who's known for being a company that, well, drops the ball a lot of times with artists. But the point is, all these other circumstances, you stopping, you making excuses, blah, blah, blah. You taking up the space, you doing these interviews, and it's come to the conclusion that you can have all the resources in the world, yada 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 blue, but the thing that's ultimately holding Normani back is her darn self. Okay, because if Normani really truly wanted this, because now Normani, she's almost basically in her 30s, and she let all these years pass by without making a name for herself in this industry besides that girl from Fifth Harmony who got the moves. Who's possibly the next Janet Jackson. Right? And simply, again, it is Normani who is holding herself back. It is Hermione, not Hermione, it is Normani that is her own undoing. It is Normani that could have took it further than Camila. Yet she's decided to continue to drop and fumble the ball again and again and again and again. Everybody has excuses, but after a certain period of time, after calling wolf, nobody wants to hear them. Nobody wants to hear them, Normani. No. No. You had your shot. You had your opportunity. The iron was hot. That was the time for you to strike. You struck after the iron was pretty much lukewarm. You struck when not only the iron was lukewarm to cold, but you also gave lackluster tease with this album. Lackluster tease with no videos. This album should have never came out until you went back to the drawing board and did it properly. Because you can't pull a Beyonce without being a huge name like Beyonce. But that's what you pulled. You pulled a Beyonce. And you got lukewarm results. You got lukewarm results because of the carelessness of how you let your career be handled. And in my personal observation, watching over the years, I just don't think that you want to do this. No, I don't think at this point in your life that this is for you. And oh, now you guys, I see that you got married, girl. Congratulations. Congratulations. Oh, I see that you got the ring, girl. Congratulations. Congratulations. But you are simply not that girl. You were the it girl in Fifth Harmony. You had the hype at the Fifth Harmony, and at that time you were still the it girl. But your job, the mission should have been to transition from the it girl to that girl. You see, Beyonce, Janet Jackson, they still to this day are that girl. But you're yesterday's news, Miss Monty. Now you got a fan base of people who don't trust you. Because you kept playing with him over and over again. And at this point, I really don't think that you want this. I don't think the fire is hot like it was in your younger years for this industry anymore. And that's fine. That's fine. But just don't play with people's emotions. Just say that. Just be upfront. Be real about it. And just say in so many words that, you know what? I'm not that girl. My focus is really over here, but I'm trying to play like I'm over here. You don't want this, Normani. You don't want this, and it shows. Normani is not that girl, and this is the reason why she is not flourishing, because of her own. So she's letting herself get in the way. Period. That's what it really comes down to. Not RCA, not other circumstances. And yes, we know that she spent her own money on a music video or two, but it's not the passion, the hunger is not showing. So, see, in order to be that girl, you have to stay hungry. You have to stay hungry. And Normani, I think the fire just kind of put out. She's not that hungry. And now she has a man to quench her appetite. For now. Well, okay. I want to hear what you think in the comment section. This has been Peyton 3.0, the artist, the musician, the entertainer, not the content creator, not the YouTuber, and not the influencer. If you got your entire life today and you agree with me, please hit that like button. Okay, it tells the algorithm to continue to take action on my video and push it out. The worst thing anybody can do while on this platform is take no action, take no engagement, because it doesn't help your favorite content creator out at all. Just watching the video is just, in this day and age of YouTube, not good enough. The rules have changed on here. The playing field has changed, and we all need to act accordingly in order for this to work. Okay, so like and share people that you know that like artists, commentary, reaction, and reviews. And of course, to become a part of this community, you got to subscribe, comment, notification bell. Well, I told you that I was an artist, musician, entertainer, right? This is the bonus segment. Let's do this. Make it official, but like a missile, gotta get out and enjoy. Never self-destroy. You got issues and you think you're through. No one can say but you get a freaking clue. The night like no one that feels for it. Let the music make a hold of such a soul. Hit crazy, do your dance, baby. Did you get some hands for record lit? Life is amazing, dance floor is blazing. When you get in flow, when you get in for the flow, just self-control. Intoxicating, doesn't like boxing. Fit me to permeate my hands create. Can refuse it, go ahead and use it. Music is key to 18 to third grade speed. Let's better hit it, go on and get it. Put yourself, let it receive, greatness you'll achieve. And now, the song.
I know you're out there looking for a stress reliever.
You're looking for a stress reliever out there.
Drugs, the alcohol,
Here we go.
But let me tell you what you need to do. Here we go. Blood pressure, you worked all day like the messenger. Worked so hard that the bills are high. All you do is cry me a freaking try. Watch that clock every freaking day. Still on your money, you got to pay. Fuck that shit, man, you need relief, but you got this grief for the fucking cheap. Some take care of the freaking kids. Munching your plate for your freaking lid. Stress too much, always in a rush. You need to rush, you're feeling flush. What is it that you're gonna do? Gonna have some relief in you. Time to get out with the music plays every freaking day. All I gotta say is, jump.
And that is all I will be giving you, okay? Anyway, if you want to hear that song in its entirety, then comment in the comment section. You ready? Let me hear that song. And I most certainly will, absolutely for free. Jolene, 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 I'm begging you, please, don't take my man. Jolene, 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 oh, begging you, please, don't take my man. Thank you so much for watching the whole episode and staying to the end. You're a real one, okay? To get your entire life again in the next video, click on it on the screen, and I'll see you over there. Bye.